Last episode was sort of a combination of circumstances. Our drops had approached a level of staleness combined with an overuse.
No, they
sort
hadn't.
Of led to, some of them had. No. I've redesigned most of my board for this episode. And as a combination of that and just going nuts, hammering the keyboard, it sort of turned into what I like to refer to as a circus of idiots.
Uh-huh.
So
was this because you drank that Rockstar?
No, a little bit.
I think it was. You got all hyper.
Well,
all of a sudden, you're the fucking drop maestro.
I just had another one.
You think you're fucking Reggie Watts or somebody sampling everything and everything. One.
I just had another one. So,
oh, God.
So I'd like to issue an apology for last episode and a preemptive sorry for this episode.
Man, you know how to play to my strengths. I'd be negative. I'd be negative. I'd be negative. Is that my blood type? I'd be negative.
No, it's just you describing your personality.
I'd be negative. Are you making drops out of my stuttering now? Is that it?
Yeah, a little bit.
My real point about GDC is that, sometimes you'll go to these talks, and oftentimes there will be a Q&A session after the presentation.
Ooh.
And, that usually works out a lot of the time. People just get up to the mic, and they can ask a question from the presenter, and they usually get a nice, decent response to what's going on. Unless, of course, it's a Japanese presenter.
Ooh.
And as we were talking about Japanese games just a few minutes ago.
That's right.
And the thing about, if you have a Japanese presenter going up there in an English-focused show with a lot of, let's call them nerds.
Yeah. Hey, hang on. Translator or no?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, always.
Okay.
That's not my point. The point is that you have people who maybe love Japanese games a little too much, even for my tastes. And you get people who come up there with questions that are they're not embarrassing.
Oh boy!
This happens almost every year, especially with the Japanese ones. I don't know what it is, but I would hear stories because I would usually miss out on these really egregious examples. But the really egregious examples would be like when you had somebody who was from Final Fantasy, Square Enix. They were coming up there to present something about Final Fantasy. Not even like a huge overview. It was maybe how like the fucking graphics engine was in this one Final Fantasy or whatever. And still you would have these super nerds come up to the mic and just go off on this sort of just completely embarrassing sort of line of questioning that would either be so long that would be hard to interpret back to them, or just so gosh darn hurtful that you can hear everybody squirming in their seats.
Oh boy!
I would come back to the office or whatever, and people would be talking about this talk, and I was like, "Oh God, I wish I was there because I just want to fucking laugh out loud right there at them. That's what I want to do so bad because it's so insane sometimes."
Well, can you give me an example?
Yeah, I do have an example. This is not super terrible, I suppose, but it was something that I did notice. So there's a talk from Keiji Inafune.
Right.
And, he used to work at Capcom.
Love
a lot
the
of
guy.
people credit him with creating Mega Man.
Right.
And he also was the producer on Dead Rising most recently, and some other games that people loved him for. And he left Capcom, and then Capcom canceled a Mega Man game that everybody wanted. Right? Okay. So in his talk...
Was that Legends 3?
Yes, indeed. Mega Man Legends 3. But anyway, he was at the talk, and he mentioned that, he likes being known for Mega Man, but not exactly, like he doesn't want that to be his one big thing because he has this new company and he wants to work on that and make some new cool stuff. So it comes to be Q&A time, and up walks this big nerdy guy.
No. And
his first question is about Mega Man, and especially he uses the term, and I quote, the slanderous treatment of the Mega Man franchise by Capcom in recent days. And he just sort of was trying to ask Inafune for his opinion on that or something.
Right.
But Inafune quite expertly dodged the question. I have another example. This is a smaller example, but it's just exactly kind of what I wanted to do. So, goddamn, I forget the presenter exactly. But anyway, this guy comes up to the Q&A. It's the last question, I believe, the final question of the session.
Okay.
All this guy says is that when he walks up to the mic and he says, "I'm going to say my question in both English and Japanese."
No, Ray. Please stop. So you don't even have to continue.
You know what? I don't have to, because at that moment, I said to myself, that's my cue, and I stood up and walked out.
Oh,
I did not even hear it.
Good. Jesus!
I have no idea what the question was.
Yeah. Folks, don't ever do that. Never.
Yeah, the worst is just when the question is just plain long.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. The absolute worst, this doesn't even have to do with Japanese. It's when someone goes up to the mic and self-promotes.
Oh.
This has happened.
Who does that?
This happens. It's... This is actually the common thread with that I found is that it's usually in front of like the big popular talks that have like one or two like really legendary known developers, participating in it. And then usually at the end or something, somebody comes up and self-promotes their book or cause or whatever.
Yeah.
And
I feel that a lot of fandom is just about proving to this person that you love the thing that they made so much that you made a thing in response to it.
Yeah. Well,
like a lot of nerds need that recognition, I think.
I understand. That particular example is not really about fandom, though.
No?
That was just about getting on the mic and
self-promoting. What was that thing specifically? You mentioned it.
I don't remember that much.
Okay.
But it's happened before with similar
I did it. I didn't release anything, but I'm acquaintances with a Sega developer whose name I don't want to use, and I showed this person a walkthrough that I made for a game that this person had made a long time ago, and this person was quite happy with it.
Yeah.
But I wasn't doing that. On one level, I was doing it to sort of show them, hey, look, I really love the thing that you made.
But you know what?
What?
You have an advantage because that was not at a game conference.
That's true.
Where they were doing a very focused talk.
That's true. I wasn't wasting other people's time.
Exactly. Absolutely. You were just wasting their time.
Hey.
And they had to be nice and say, oh, thank you. I'm just sorry. I'm just a pessimist that way.
I know.
Oh, then you know.
But wait, what's that going to be released on PSO2?
PC and next year PlayStation Vita. So it'll be portable, apparently.
I'm going to have to buy...
I think you could run it on your computer.
But...
Why not both? I mean, if you end up liking it.
Well, hang on. I'm trying to bait you. Like if... Because I'm going handheld only, I would have to buy...
Right.
What would I have to buy, Ray? To play it?
The Mario Brothers.
Ray?
I don't know.
What would I have to buy to play it on a handheld?
Oh, Dragon Quest.
No, hardware.
Oh, I see. Oh, a pair of mittens.
Ray, I need you to work
Alex.
with me. I'm trying to bait you. I can't play the drop unless you say the phrase.
Oh.
Because you've said this phrase every episode since we started, and I've been saying to myself, my God damn it, why don't I have this drop yet? And now I have it, and I need you to say the phrase.
A keyboard. What?
Son of a... I want to play Phantasy Star Online 2 on a handheld. I don't own that handheld yet, and I have to buy it. What would I have to buy?
PS Vita.
Say, yes. I would have to buy...
You've totally brain farted me.
No, come on. You can do this.
I really don't know.
You said it 10 times since we started in casual reference to the hardware. It's just
Japanese game.
No, the hardware.
PlayStation Vita.
A shorter way of saying that.
PS Vita.
A shorter way of saying that.
Vita.
Add one syllable to the beginning.
A Vita.
Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth.
That's all I want to
I
do.
want to stop recording now. We'll do this tomorrow. Okay?
You remember a couple episodes? Was it last episode? No, 2 episodes ago I talked about my dream of the dude on the wrong floor.
Yes.
Actually, just before recording this episode, I was on my way back from the convenience store with my lunch. Thank you very much. And I was on the elevator with this guy. I hit 3 because I live on 3, and he hit 5 because he, I assume, lives on 5.
Sure.
He's so wrapped up in his music, he gets out on 3. He was standing in front of me, so he got out.
Mm-hmm.
He goes immediately to the door on the left, which I assume is where his apartment is on 5, tries to open it.
Oh.
Puts the key in the lock. It's not working. Gets all angry. Realizes he's on 3, and then goes back to the elevator.
Well.
While I walk to my apartment.
It happens to the best of us.
I thought it was kind of funny.
It was...
And especially because all the doors on the odd-colored floors are all yellow. Doors on even-colored floors are green.
Yeah.
So it's even visually, the color of the door was even backing up his misconception that he was on 5.
You know what would be even crazier if he was there, jigging at the door and all that.
Yeah.
And then the door opens, and it's you. And you're watching yourself go through this entire dream scenario again.
Oh my god!
And, yeah,
oh my
That
god!
would be the craziest fucking thing.
Oh, that would be awesome. No, it wasn't the guy from my dream though. It was an Indian guy,
Yeah, but still, I mean...
and he was singing to himself.
Was he singing Bollywood?
Yes.
I'm sensitive.
No, he was. I'm not trying to be racist, but he was singing what all Indian guys sing to themselves.
Peace in the morning, peace in the evening.
Anyway,
Yeah, exactly.
I was talking to some of my second-year students in Lake Wobegon, and it was just after cleaning time, and I was talking to one girl, and I said, hey, what do you have next period 5? And she goes, oh, we're going to the gym for ET. And I laugh because that's a very, very common English mistake for kids to make is they confuse PE and ET.
Really?
Yeah, when they learn PE, like everyone says ET because it's hilarious, but then some of them actually learn that by mistake. So
Great.
she's like, oh, we're going to the gym for ET. And I go, haha, I think you mean PE. And then we both laugh.
Learning through
And then, like,
plenary.
And then, like, right out of a Simpsons gag, cut to me walking into the gym, and all the students are watching E.T. on a big screen.
What?
Yeah, they're actually watching E.T. It was awesome. But yeah, Japan has this weird duality about customer service.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're really, really good at pretending to be helpful. And in some cases, they are really helpful, but in other cases, it's just, fuck you. You know, we got to make money here.
Yeah, pretty much.
And some of it doesn't even make sense. Like, I ate spaghetti at a place called Goemon. Delicious spaghetti, by the way. And this was years ago.
I finished. Italian? Let me restate that.
And the portion was surprisingly huge. I only finished half of it. And I said to the woman, hey, can you box this up? I want to take it home. She's like, oh, no, we can't do that. And I'm like, why the fuck not? I paid for this. She's like, no, I'm sorry, we can't.
You're like, no.
Yeah, like,
Have a nice day.
That's really funny, sweetie. Give me a box. But no, apparently, I guess it's like a health thing. It's like a health hazard.
Okay.
Which I don't understand because as soon as I take it off of your premises, like it's no longer your responsibility.
Yeah.
Plus, I fucking paid for this.
Yeah. What if you drop it in a child's face accidentally? That could happen, right?
We've all been there.
Look, this has been through the diet. I think they know what they're doing. They've examined every possibility and said that, no, this shouldn't happen.
Speaking of diet, I'm on the all spaghetti.
Japanese government now spaghetti-based. Because of GDC, I really wanted to play more Microsoft Flight today, but I couldn't. But this week, rather.
There we go. I was about to say, you didn't play the music.
But no, I didn't get around to that, unfortunately. Too
That's a
bad.
shame.
Maybe, but now that I stopped the Game Center shit, and now I don't have a conference to go to, more time to play Microsoft Flight. Sorry.
Oh, you shouldn't have cut it off. Oh.
You know what? Let's keep talking about Newsradio. Okay?
No,
Who's your
that's all
favorite
right.
character?
Bill.
Really? Okay. I really like Jimmy James.
Oh, yeah. Jim James good too.
Stephen Root. Yeah.
Yes.
Good guy. Speaking of Japan, you see the one where he has the book. He sells his book in Japan, and
Yes.
it has the stupid translation
That was good stuff. We said we weren't going to do this.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
What up, Al?
No, that's different. That's a TV show. That's not.
I know, but it's still. Hey, remember when that funny thing happened? Here, let's describe.
You know
no,
what? I was
fuck
being
no,
half
fuck
kidding
you.
anyway.
How about
I was
fuck
being
you?
half kidding.
Alex,
Okay?
Alex.
That's it. I was just being half kidding.
I'm from Italy, because I'm Italian, you know. Did I tell you I'm Italian? Let me restate that.
Shut the fuck up! Buy my buck! Buy my buck! Buy my buck! Buy my buck! Buy my buck!
What was that sound?
That was the sink belching, because the neighbors apparently do that to my sink. Anyway, I would like to point out the fact that I really enjoy snack food copy. You know,
Don't laugh!
You know what I'm talking about, Alex? Like, if you look
Kind
in the
of.
back...
Read the package here.
If you... Yeah. Jesus Christ. You just fucking spoiled it for me.
Just trying to finish this fucking show.
Fuck off. Love you. So, you know, if you read the back of a package of a snack food, there's always some sort of story to the creation of the product, right? And it's always kind of tacky or whatever.
Oh, no.
And so, if you don't mind, I'd like to read the story of the Daryl Lee soft-eating licorice.
Why would I mind?
Here we go. Eureka! I finally did it. Last night I cooked up the softest, most satisfying candy treat ever. It's taken a couple of years wandering around Australia for the finest ingredients, but it was worth it. I'm proud to say that I've discovered just the right combination of mouth-watering flavor, all in caps, and delightfully soft texture. What I have here is the world's first soft-eating licorice. I absolutely love this stuff. Promise me you'll keep this under your hat. We wouldn't want others to get their hands on this one-of-a-kind recipe. Nothing is as guiltlessly enjoyable or as Australian as Daryl Lee soft-eating licorice.
That was really good.
I'm kind of weirdly extra tired today.
Why is that?
Maybe it's because I didn't have my usual energy drink.
Oh, I did. I had one called Burn.
Really?
Yep.
Is
Guess what's on the can? A picture of a flame.
Oh, I thought maybe red urine.
No.
Is it red?
Ray, I don't know.
Is the well, just pour it out a bit.
I drank it.
There's probably some left in there. Just put your finger in and get a drop or two and see how red it is.
All right, hang on. Let me get the can.
Oh, this is great. I can't believe I made you do this.
This is good radio.
Yeah. I can't wait. I'm really kind of getting anxious here. I really want to see if this is... Because, you know, if it's called Burn, it's probably going to be what happens...
God.
Oh, my God.
I met Ray
Uh-huh.
so many years ago in a Pier 1. You were looking for some kind of ceramic duck, I think, and here's a funny story. I was looking at the bath curtain rings, not the actual bath curtains, but I needed like a dozen of the rings.
Uh-huh. I remember that clearly.
And I've got like a handful of them. I'm holding a handful of these shower rings, and you come up to me with the like you found the ceramic duck, and you start like making it wiggling it around like it was a real duck, and then in a duck voice you said to me, "That's a lot of cock rings."
Yeah.
And then I laughed.
I can't do that anymore because my voice changed.
Yeah, that's a problem. But then we both laughed, and we both paid together and became friends, and the rest is history.
I believe I asked you out to dinner. And,
that's right, yeah.
We went to Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, my God.
That was good.
Good times.
We ate some leathery pizza.
Yeah, we played...
Which is really how I like it.
We played the Simpsons arcade game.
Yeah, and I believe also Daytona USA.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And...
I won you some fake spiders.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we were there a long time. I mean, that was like 300 tickets just to get those spiders.
Yeah.
We were there till it closed.
Yeah. My
Until
God.
they just gave us all the spiders. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. And scene.
All right, hey.
I was playing a lot of racing games recently. It's kind of weird. I got Ridge Racer for Vita, which everyone agrees is not very good. But I'm such a big Ridge Racer fan.
Did you say I'm such a cunt?
No.
Raise the amount of
I am not the amount of... God damn it.
Oh, my God, you're right. Ray is the amount of cunt.
Raise the amount of
It's beautiful.
Yeah, great.
Okay.
I'm so glad you finally found that.
Sorry, Rage Racer, what?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, so in addition to my Final Fantasy IX action, I spent a lot of yesterday watching more Newsradio.
Yay.
And I figured it out. After the show last week, when we were goofing around on Skype, I came to the conclusion, the realization, that when you speed up the Newsradio theme, it sounds like Piston Honda's music from Super Punch-Out.
Oh, man.
Did I say Piston Honda? Because I think I meant Piston Hurricane. So here's what we're going to do.
Oh, God.
I'm going to play it. and we're going to see if you agree. Ready? Here's Newsradio sped up. Okay?
Right.
And then here's Piston Honda's theme from Super Punch-Out. Anything? No. Nothing?
Hardly.
Hang on. What if I slow down Newsradio?
No, you.
No?
No, I think it's barely there myself. I don't think it's
Okay.
really. Although I
you're
will
right.
give you the fact that yes, if you do speed up Newsradio, it does sound like something from a Super Nintendo game,
Well,
but
yeah.
not specifically Super Punch Out. I would say
I don't know. Super Punch-Out...
maybe something
had a
more
lot
like Uniracers. That's what I
Yes.
started to think of.
Oh, what game is this from?
Sonic Adventure 2.
I caught myself doing a really dumb thing. Just play the drop. Good for you! The other day.
Wrong
I
drop?
No, it's still me talking to myself. Yeah, I found that I was drinking too often after work and wasting a lot of money and tiring myself out for no reason.
Yes.
So, and I have done this, what I'm about to explain. I've actually done this several times in the past and only just realized it recently. I would tell myself on the train ride home, all right, no drinking today. You go straight home, you play a game, you fall asleep, you do it because it's saving you money and it's good for you. So I thought, all right, I'm going to do it. And as I get off the train, I'm so proud of myself, so incredibly proud of myself for making this conscious decision to improve my life and my health that I want to give myself a reward. And my reward invariably is going to the bar and having a beer. This has happened several times. And I just finally caught myself in the process. Because it happens so fluidly, I don't realize that that's what I'm doing. I may be an
How could you
alcoholic now.
not?
I don't know.
Yeah, you might be.
No. You might be an alcoholic.
be a redneck.
Yeah, thank you.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you should probably get help.
Yeah. You're my help.
Let's send you back to America.
Folks, write in.
Let's get you to a center that can help out with that sort of thing. And then we'll go right ahead and get you all cleaned up. Maybe you'll meet some new friends. Maybe you'll have like a drumming circle where you can really, explore yourself again and just, find the demons within you and finally eradicate them. And eventually just exit that center a brand new man, a brand new human being. The new Alex, the one who's not tormented by these demons.
I don't have many great college experiences, but I have a great memory of my Philosophy 101 class. This was around the time Phantasy Star Online for the GameCube came out.
Yes,
and,
I love
I know
where
you.
this is
I know
going already.
you still don't believe that I did this, but I did go 24 hours without eating or sleeping to play PSO.
I don't really.
But I did. But I did suffer for it. That same week was midterms, and after playing PSO, I went to bed, and I slept through half of my Japanese midterm. It was good.
And now look where you are.
Yeah, I know, right? And then the next day, I slept through half of my Philosophy 101 midterm. So I ran to the philosophy building and found the lecture hall and quickly ran up to the desk and took an extra midterm and then sat in the back and finished it. Did not know one answer on the fucking test.
Was it like long form answers?
Yeah, and it was all shit I had never
Jesus Christ.
heard of. I mean, I didn't really study that much to begin with, but I had no idea what the hell was going on.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but then after the class, teacher comes back in, I realized I was in the wrong class the whole time. So, yeah, there you go.
Love it.
As soon as I started using Twitter, I did sort of dive headfirst into this goofball persona,
Wow.
which I quite enjoy. Yeah, it's similar. Alex. Oh, for fuck! Very similar to how I am on the show. It's kind of insecure, silly,
Yeah.
idiot,
Loud. Abrasive.
just anti-Semitic,
Accusatory.
yeah,
Cynical.
Yeah, and a lot of the time,
Hate-filled.
I'm
Racist.
not really, oh, killer combo. A lot of the time, not so much anymore, but in the past, I would always get responses from at least one guy in particular who took everything I said so completely seriously. And I was like, what do you mean by that? Well, what does that mean? Why would you say that? I think that's insulting. Which is something I didn't understand, because his entire Twitter deal is that he just shits on everyone and everything.
Yeah. Well,
So like, well
go
wait
figure.
a minute. Yeah. So, but I'm starting to not care at all about tweeting to an audience. I just tweet the things that I think that make me laugh. Something makes me laugh, I tweet it.
That's good. You know,
If it has the word fuck in it, then I have to log into my Facebook and then delete the tweet from there, because I have all my tweets go to Facebook.
and your entire family's on there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Did I tell you I'm a...
No, never mind.
Let me restate that.
I don't know. That could have been anybody. You could have been Greek or something. I could have made that same joke.
I know.
Actually, that is interesting. I don't think you've actually said that to me before. So
Said what?
now I don't have to feel guilty for not retweeting you.
Oh. Oh, no.
I'm not going to start now. That's for sure.
Oh, for fuck. Thanks, Leon.
We have fun. So, I mean, you know, take pride in that.
Okay.
That you and I are superior to everyone else.
Oh, of course. Yeah, we covered that last episode.
Yeah. No, we cover it every episode, really.
We have integrity.
I mean,
Yeah.
are we not amazing? Is what I'm
Pretty
saying.
fucking awesome.
The podcast doesn't reflect that.
No, well, this is, what's the word?
Crap?
No.
Oh. Super crap?
No.
It's 5 hours of mind-numbing crap.
Okay, you were right. Yeah.
Yeah,
there you
yeah.
go. Oh man. No, it's look, we're not professionals here. We have no history in broadcasting.
Well,
Look, the closest I've gotten to working in radio is watching 55 episodes of Newsradio.
yeah, exactly.
What the hell do you want from me? I should print my memoirs.
Or that introspective journal of yours.
Chapter 1.
My name is Alex.
Chapter 2.
I'm Alex.
Chapter 3.
Alex.
Chapter 4.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
All right.
Chapter 5.
Good for you. This is just our excuse to play every single goddamn drop that we have, isn't it?
Chapter 6.
Wait all the gabagool.
I do love the gabagool.
So today I saw a FedEx guy go into the UPS store.
Wait a minute.
It fucked me up.
I'm in the Family Mart. I'm looking for an energy drink, and I go to where they usually are, and I wanted to try the burn. I had burn. The burn. I don't like that. I wanted to have another burn. I just hate that name. So I went.
It's like what your mom would call it. You're drinking the burn, honey. Get your grandma a nice can of the burn. Can you look it up on the Google?
WebMD.
You know what my mom used to call the internet?
What?
The online.
Oh boy.
Because we had AOL, America Online.
I used to get so angry, like nerd rage, at my friends in high school when they would say the phrase, "I'm getting internet" or "I have internet." I would always be like, "No, you're getting internet access, you idiot! You're not getting the whole internet."
I believe that.
Yeah, I had
That's
problems.
you to a T.
It was me. That was the old Alex.
No, it's mostly new, Alex.
I'm a changed man.
Haven't we argued enough about your semantics problems
Yeah, probably.
and your complete refusal to accept words as they're used in daily conversation?
Yes.
Look, could you just stop being Alex for 3 seconds?
No.
Out of your goddamn life. Sorry. You're just totally ready to do the show.
I am.
I'm Alex.
I am.
Believe in yourself, man.
I do. Every day, I wake up, I look in the mirror, I say,
You are one magnificent hunk of man meat.
every day.
Yeah.
I keep a mirror with me.
I do the same thing, except when I say instead,
You are now a bum.
I thought for sure you were going to play I'm Alex.
no, that's on Tuesdays. Tuesdays,
Alex!
In the 2000s, because the Brady games official guides got a lot better.
Yeah, because they pretty much became the only game in town.
Yeah. But, they didn't just sit on their laurels there. They actually made some pretty good guides. I'm thinking of Final Fantasy X, X-2, and all the Dragon Quest guides are pretty good.
Yeah, well, not the one for 8, but okay.
No, not 8.
No, not Dragon Quest 8. So.
No, I like that guide. What's wrong with that guide?
I didn't like it.
How could you not like it? It's got all the info in it. It's got the alchemy tables, all the magic and the abilities and stuff. How could you not like that?
I just didn't like how it was formatted.
Oh, for fuck's sake. You're not
I don't
buying
know.
it
You
for
put me on the
formatting.
spot here. Point
You're
is, I
buying
didn't
it for
like it. Deal
information.
with it.
Well, don't shoot your mouth off, okay? We won't have problems.
Excuse me, you're telling me not to shoot my mouth off?
Shut the fuck up!
And you're Alex?
I'm Alex. I know.
That's some
take it back.
craziness. That is some crazy shit.
I'm sorry, Ray.
What was that supposed to be?
It's exactly what you think it was.
A dog?
I'm from Italy.
Look, I just want to visit you. Is that so hard?
I'd have to clear it with everybody. The council, the mayor.
Can I please visit you and your family for Christmas?
I think it would be fun. No, that would be super gay.
I'm actually kind of serious. I want to do that.
No.
All right.
That would be just a little gay.
Oh.
Like, unless you were on the East Coast for something, and you just happened to drop by, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm here for East Coast E3. Oh, I can at Christmas for some reason.
So you're telling me that you'll be embarrassed by one of your very good friends just coming over, spending some time, meeting the family, getting to know them a little better, because they enjoy you so much. Me, that is.
I don't know.
I enjoy you so much that
Still seems a little weird.
that would somehow be a problem.
No? I believe it.
I can't believe that. If it was... You should own up. You should just own it, man. Look, everybody, this is Ray, my best friend from the internet.
You're saying I should take legal ownership of you?
Well, not for another few years.
Okay.
Till the paperwork clears. And I successfully emancipate from my parents.
Until I incorporate.
Yes. We got to set up an LLC first. And then we'll see how things go. We'll enact a nice merger.
You mean fucking?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Man, are you serious, though? You would actually feel weird?
A little bit, because,
Wow.
yeah, you're not a friend that I grew up with. You are sort of Ray from... To my family, you are Ray from the internet.
So?
I know, it shouldn't be that weird. Yeah, maybe it's not. Maybe I'm overanalyzing it.
I think you are.
Yeah,
Analyze
all right, fine.
this.
Let's do... Hey! Robert De Niro.
Folks, the show is No More Whoppers. This week we are sponsored by Four Loko.
Oh, I read this?
Get
Get
out.
Loco. Did I do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
I'm Alex.
No, that's
I'm
no.
Loco Alex.
They want us to replace the catchphrase with "Get Loco."
Oh, okay.
So instead of, I'm going to record a few. You just snip the one.
It's in the contract. They actually want you
Okay.
to rename yourself Loco Fraioli.
All right, here we go. Get Loco. Get Loco. Get Loco. No, let's not use that one.
Here comes Sideshow Mel. Sideshow Mel.
I also got my yearbook from the school. I'm glad I got that. I did want to have that. It's mostly photos of the faculty and the graduating class this year.
That's what a yearbook is, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
No, but it's not like a regular yearbook because it doesn't have all the students. It only has the graduating class.
Wait, oh, really? Is that how they do things in Japan?
I guess, yeah. In fact, it's not even called yearbook. It's called graduation album. I don't think they have a proper yearbook. I think it's just that every year.
I see. Well, it's nice and efficient, and that's what that country's known for.
And they used my picture. The school took a photo of me on, class photo day for use in this book. And the photo was taken about a year and a half ago during my first year there. I have to go into a special room, and the photographer's in there, and he's like, okay, sit down, and so I'll take a picture. So I sit down, he takes a picture, and then he goes, can you smile a little bit?
Oh, man.
And I go, oh, I don't really like to smile. I don't like my smile. I don't think it's good. No, you got to smile, man.
Oh,
and
man.
I wish he talked like that. I did one awkward smile picture, and he said, that's good, let's do one more. And I did an even more awkward smile picture. And he's like, all right, thanks. When I'm smiling, it looks like I am biting something while staring into the sun.
I guess so. I'm trying to visualize it.
It's on the Twitter. And of course they use the worst one of me in the yearbook. But the worst part about this is I'm the only teacher smiling.
Oh God!
Everybody else is just standing there, blank face.
Of course.
What the fuck?
Why not? Let's fuck over Alex one last time.
This was a year and a half ago.
Oh, let's fuck over Alex one more time. Wow.
You know what's interesting about the ever since the new convenience store opened, there's been this rivalry. Because at first,
lines drawn, bloodshed.
Yes. At first,
electric fences.
The new place did not carry alcohol, and as anybody knows, any 24-hour convenience store has to have cigarettes and alcohol. And I guess
by law,
the mini stop across the street picked up on this, and like the next day, they had huge banners outside of the store that just said, "We have alcohol! Hey guys, booze, beer, chuhai, sake, whiskey."
You might be a redneck.
There was a sign that said, "You might be a redneck." It was amazing.
Wow.
And then, sort of in response, the new place put up signs. Because their only strength at the time was they had cigarettes, so they just put up all of their cigarette signs like, "Hey guys, we have cigarettes! Marlboro, Parliament, Winston, Camel, all the greats."
That must happen a lot. Like they must really plan for that and have it like going on, because it's Japan. Convenience stores are everywhere, and then, every other corner. So it's like they must have that plan in place for the rivalries, right?
Yeah.
Like when they do this, you do this. You put this up. We'll send this to you. You get that set up. Yeah, that's interesting. If I'm right, that is.
I think the new place finally got their liquor license, so they also put up huge "We Have Booze" banners as well. So
so now everybody's level again?
Yes,
is that
the
it?
playing field is level, but for a while there, tension was escalating. I rented out a bunker.
Well, that's competition for you, right?
Yeah,
I mean, you got to have competition so you can stay in the game, stay innovative, relatively.
I think you are correct.
Okay, but now my question is, how come that old store lasted so long without booze and whatnot?
Oh no, they always had booze.
Oh, they just reinforced it.
Yeah, they were just saying, "Hey guys, we got it." They don't.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
It was a relaunch, you might say.
Yes, a relaunch of booze.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
I'm looking forward to living in an area that is not as urban and will kind of give me a chance to relax more. And I won't feel so pressured.
Black man doing his motherfucking thing in the world, baby.
Go out and socialize.
Well, that's odd. I mean,
I know, but
you're young still.
I know, but I've been wasting that here in the city by just kind of drinking and smoking all the time, and using it only for that.
It's a start.
No, it's not.
I mean, it's more social than I am.
Well,
I don't even like stepping into bars.
I don't either. I just like going to my regular place, because that's where the people that I know are.
Right. Sure you do. Right. Yeah. I don't either, but I go there every night. No, I totally understand. Yeah, anyway, you're going to be abandoning that, and that's cool for you. Yeah.
But yeah, I spent the last week just pretty much going to that place and Genesis, of course, the video game bar in Ichinomiya, to sort of say my farewells, for the time being,
right.
At least. But I got that out of my system, and in times like this, I sort of revert to this no alcohol, no smoking mode until whatever stressful thing in my life has passed. Right now I'm on 3 days. Haven't gone. Despite being on spring break, I should point out I'm on spring break right now, but it's been 3 days.
Spring break, woo!
No
Daytona Beach. Let's do it up.
3 days, no drinking, no smoking. Feeling good, at least until the movie's over.
You're such an opposite. What the fuck are you talking about?
What does that mean?
You're like, I have this really stressful situation, so I'm not going to smoke and drink.
Exactly, because when I
And
do, I get
medicate
distracted.
myself.
Yes.
Who the fuck are you?
When the shit really hits the fan, I can't have a drink in my hand or I'll never get anything done.
Okay, I mean, that's cool.
Okay.
It's cool and all, but it's just...
When
it's
my life
human.
when my life is under control, then I can relax and have some drinks. Does that make any sense?
It does. It's just crazy.
Isn't it unhealthier to drink when you're super stressed and you could risk messing
absolutely.
something? Well, there you go.
Yeah.
More teens are having fuck.
But do you see my point that you're just...
Irregular?
It's irregular in a positive way.
Yeah, okay, well. But you had to say it in that tone of voice.
I must admit that I'm kidding a little bit. And if the glove don't fit, you must quit.
I'm a skeleton.
There Alex goes again, taking everything I say seriously. It's like this every week. Oh my god, I can't ever say anything joking around Alex because he doesn't get it.
First of all, will you listen? First of all of my gloves fit fine. Second of all, I just wanted
Black
to
man doing his motherfucking thing in the world, baby.
a lot of drops in this one.
I'm loving it.
Me too. Yeah, before I left my last junior high school, some of the kids asked me, "Hey, Alex, do you know The Simpsons?" I said, "Yes." They said, "Is it funny?" I said, "Well, really only seasons 2 through 8, maybe 9.
They're like, what's a season?
Yeah, I do explain that.
All our shows are 12 episodes and then they disappear.
Yeah, this is
Except for the variety shows, also go on for about 30 years in the same fucking thing. I'm sorry, you were saying?
Yeah, I had to explain what a season was, and then they said, "Well, why is that?" And I said, "Well, sometimes the writing staff changes on a TV show," and they said, "Oh, that makes sense."
Yeah.
That's about it.
Or you have your anime like Sazai-san or something that's like 5,000 episodes.
Oh yeah.
And then that's all the same. You know what's funny is that you bring that up. My favorite Japanese show, Game Center CX, actually does call their seasons.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's kind of funny.
Nope.
And it's the only one that I know does that.
Well, all
I'm not an expert.
all American shows in Japan also use season in Japan.
Yes. Well, they have to. I mean, it's an American show.
I know.
But they also put everything under drama.
Oh God, yeah.
So if it's a sitcom as well, it's a...
Yeah, Full House. That's a drama. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Curb Your Enthusiasm. I mean, Larry's Midlife Crisis. That's a drama.
Tonari no Seinfeld.
Yeah, My Neighbor's Side.
So wait, the show is from the perspective of Kramer? What?
Yes, exactly.
What is going on?
Well, you also can't think... I mean, you can't not think of My Neighbor Totoro.
I know.
That's
even better.
It's the same title. In both languages.
Oh. Okay, hear me out. A Miyazaki-ized Seinfeld animated feature.
About nothing.
About nothing, yeah. but it's a whimsical, beautiful nothing.
You turn the cat into a bus?
I've got a new segment here that I like to call Guy Who Doesn't Understand Wikipedia. Guy Who Doesn't Understand Wikipedia. And what I'd like to do is I'm going to send you a snippet. This is a snippet of information I got from the trivia section under the Resident Evil Degeneration Wikipedia page. So if you could just read this for me. This is Guy Who Doesn't Understand Wikipedia. Oh, okay.
It's worth noting that in a flashback, while Leon talks with Claire, it shows Leon wielding his starting pistol and Claire wielding a shotgun, which is interesting since Claire cannot acquire a shotgun in her storyline.
Yeah, guys, real fucking interesting. Guy Who Doesn't Understand Wikipedia.
I loved it.
Thank you very much. Now, what I've done here is I've taken the Wikipedia entry, everything under the production heading, and I've sort of edited it down into a nice summary of what went.
Are we gonna do this bit again?
Guy Who Doesn't Understand Wikipedia. No, this is real.
Okay.
Sorry. So here we go. This is how it starts. Harold P. Warren, as you mentioned, was very active in the theater scene in El Paso, Texas, and once appeared as a walk-on for the television series Route 66, where he met screenwriter Sterling Siliphant. While chatting with Silphant in a local coffee shop, Warren claimed that it was not difficult to make a film and bet Silphant that he could make an entire film on his own. After placing the bet, Warren began the first outline of his script on a napkin right inside the coffee shop. To finance the film, Warren accumulated a substantial but nevertheless insufficient sum of cash, reportedly $19,000, equivalent to about $136,000 in current dollars, and then hired a group of actors from a local theater and modeling agency. Because he was unable to pay the cast and crew wages, Warren promised them a share in the film's profits. So that's
how you do
it. That's the basis for the whole thing. On a bet, really. Hey, I bet I can make a movie.
Like all great artistic works of our time.
Exactly.
The show is done on a bet.
That's right. We're supposed to go 100 episodes and spend a night in a haunted house. Moving on to, classic character, Torgo.
Oh, yeah.
To portray his character Torgo as a satyr, John Reynolds wore what would best be described as a metallic rigging under his trousers, made out of wire coat hangers and foam by co-star Tom Neiman.
Oh, man.
Reynolds unintentionally wore them backwards, meaning the effect conveyed made him look nothing like a satyr and more like a man with oversized knees who had difficulty walking. No one ever corrected Reynolds' mistake on set, so the device damaged Reynolds' kneecaps, causing him chronic pain in the months before his death. Reportedly, Reynolds attempted to overcome the pain by self-medicating with drugs, visibly affecting his performance in the film.
Oh.
Fake cloven hooves should also have been part of Reynolds' satyr costume, but he is instead clearly shown wearing boots in several scenes, which can even be seen in the MST3K version that superimposes the silhouettes of theater seats and 3 of the show's characters over the bottom of all the films they feature. In any event...
Oh, is that what that show is?
I don't know. In any event, the film's dialogue never mentions Torgo's satyr nature, and none of the characters seem to notice anything unusual about his appearance. As a kid, I always wondered what was the deal with his knees.
Yeah, well, now you know. It's not just a fluid problem.
No. Long story short, after this, Warren never made another movie ever again. Surprise. But yeah, that's the production history of Manos, which I'm fascinated by train wrecks like that and knowing what went into them.
Have you seen like documentaries to that effect? Like American Movie, that film? Have you seen that?
No, but that film is a favorite of James Rolfe, who I know you're not a fan of.
No, I'm not a fan of you calling him by his full name.
Why?
When everybody else in the world would know him as the angry video game.
No, that's one of his characters. You haven't even. Oh, for fuck! I'm not even. Okay.
I'm just
not wasting my breath on this.
It's
like saying, why do you call him Michael Richards? His name's Kramer. No, you asshole. It's a character. Shut up.
Come on.
Shut up.
Shut the fuck up!
Buy my buck!
We have an hour after the show to bitch about this, so.
I'm sorry, Ray.
Okay, what were you going to say?
I don't know. Stop being a dick.
A familiar man-like creature named Koopa.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Before Koopa, under the velvet glove of the Philosopher King.
I still don't know what that means. I love that drop. I just have no idea what it means. What the hell does that mean?
Koopa straps Toad into a chair.
I don't know what that means.
The internet?
Folks, you can follow No More Whoppers on Twitter under No More Whoppers. NOMOREWHOPPERS.
Wow, okay. That's,
I'm Pitui. PITOHUI.
Wait a minute. You should at least find a funny tune for the No More Whoppers one, I think.
NOMOREWHOPPERS.
Good start.
Yeah, I'll work on it.
We'll bring in a piano.
Oh, how about this
here.
one? NOMOREWHOPPERS. No Whoppers on Twitter. No?
No, we'll workshop it.
I was talking to this girl online. I must have been, I think I was 14. And I think she was a little bit older than me, and I was trying to appear cool. And so we started talking about, adult stuff. Like, do you smoke? I'm like, no, I don't, but my parents do, so I'm half cool. But eventually she brings up this topic. She says, do you dink? And I don't know what dink is. I'm thinking dink.
What?
Yeah, I'm thinking this is some kind of slang, because she's from Florida. And so I'm scrambling.
That's Doug the Clown's partner, right?
I think it is. I'm scrambling to figure out what it is. Like I look in a dictionary. I looked in the dictionary, and it just gave the the standard noun definition of dink, like an idiot, and I know that couldn't be it. So I started imagining like what could dink be in my mind, and for some reason I just had this image of like teenagers driving around in a car, doing like I don't know, like hitting mailboxes with a baseball bat, something like that.
Or maybe acting like Mr. Dink from Doug.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I wish I'd thought of that. Yeah, just doing something dumb and youthful. Not in a good way, but, just something reckless, I suppose, that teen kids would do. Dinking. I really want to get into dinking now.
Right, that makes sense.
And I want to appear cool to this girl, so I just type out, yeah, of course. My older brother and I dink sometimes. We love dinking. He taught me how to dink. It's really cool. I'm cool. And I type that all out and I send it. And then like a half second later, her response is * drink. Do you drink? And to that one I just said, no, I don't.
I also want to be a little bit more fair in saying that as bad as I think the official riff tracks are, it's not nearly as horrific as iRiff tracks.
Oh boy.
Which is their section for regular folks to make their own riffs and sell them.
Yeah. Yeah. You know how the regular person is a professional comedy writer and performer? Because that's true, iRiff tracks are successful.
So you have basically the nerds who will laugh at anything Riff Tracks does, making their own riff tracks.
Yeah, I think there's two ways to look at this thing. On the one hand, I am totally, absolutely in favor of dudes just making riff track style riffs, even for anime, for whatever the fuck they want, and putting them out for free or putting them on YouTube or whatever. But people have to pay for this shit, right?
Most of the time, yes.
Okay,
you can price them pretty freely. I mean, they're like 99 cents and up, I think. So. Okay,
but even still, 99 cents for something that is not even possibly maybe amateur quality.
Well, I mean, the good thing is that they all have samples too.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. Well, maybe not all of them. I don't know exactly what the requirements are, but the fact that you can at least get a taste of it is something. Can I go ahead and play a little bit of an anime one?
Please do. I got to hear this. Is it sub or dub?
No, it's dubbed. I mean,
yeah.
Thank God, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if somebody, I don't even want to know if there are ones that people riff on subs.
Yeah, I guess
insane.
It makes sense for anybody doing one of those to use the dub because that increases the potential hilarity.
I mean, yes, of course. Anyway, this is from somebody riffing on the anime Nana.
Okay.
I don't know if you know about that.
Oh, my grandmother.
Right.
House. Back then, I spent all my time yammering on about visiting
To tell you the truth, you're yammering right now.
I think my parents were secretly relieved that one of their obnoxious daughters had finally left home.
Gone with the wind, so to speak.
I was leaving my family.
The last one was of the girl having her umbrella blowing in the wind. Yeah. It's not just the quality of that, it's like the gap in between the two.
Yeah.
Like that was like... That's how they did it on the very first Mystery Science Theater when it was on like the local station.
Yeah.
It was just them doing it as it happened. They didn't prepare anything, so you get like these long stretches of... Yeah.
You idiot. Why would you know?
I guess if this helps at all, it's only 99 cents.
I go back to work on the 16th, but I have to go down to the Board of Education and introduce myself on the 12th, and then the same day I have to go around and meet the principals of all the schools.
I see. So I guess that'll be when this episode is up.
That'll be exciting.
So yeah, people get to wait another week or two for an update on that.
Well, you know what? This is not riveting stuff. Nobody's chomping at the bit here. Is it chomping or champing? What the fuck is it? What is champing?
It's the prototype of chomping.
All right, I buy that. I'm
Alex.
Nobody's Alexing at the bit here to get more information on my job situation. I don't want.
But it is a highly topical thing.
No, it's not. I don't know.
We do talk about current events on the show, and they don't end up current when the
it's
show's
not.
published.
No, I don't want this to turn into Alex News, the Alex News podcast, because that's not exciting. If I have an exciting thing to say, I will say it, but I don't.
All right.
Okay.
We could just live stream the show as we record it.
No, how about we don't do that?
Alex Live.
No. Shut up. We're not doing that. It's final.
We could get like a little fake news desk and then put us in front of it, and then I could read from the paper and say, today in Alex News, Alex. And then in sports, Alex kicked a piece of paper into a ditch. And then that'd be fun.
I don't think so. No! And then I sign off with I'm Alex. Can we just cut the last 10 minutes?
Alex, I would like to talk a little bit about something very relevant.
What's that?
Burger King. This is about Mary J. Blige's Burger King ad.
Oh, God, I taste blood. Sorry, keep going.
The ad, I'm going to have to, I guess. The ad was taken down because there was a concern about it being a little bit too offensive. Let me explain this to you briefly, Alex, since you haven't seen it.
Okay, I did read the article, though. But yeah, go ahead.
Right. The commercial depicts Mary J. Blige just basically singing in the middle of a Burger King, I suppose. You know, it's all flashy and it looks like sort of like a concert stage. And she's singing about the new chicken wraps that they're selling. The concern was that she is singing about fried chicken. And as a African American performer, I guess people decided to have a shit fit about that. I should mention this was not a TV commercial. This was on the web, so it was like on their YouTube page or something like that. And I guess apparently, I don't know exactly what happened. Maybe they just left comments on, and so people got up in arms about it. So they took it down.
Yeah.
I don't see the big deal really, but
yeah. The article made Sorry, what?
Go ahead.
The article made a great point by saying it's not racist to advertise chicken.
Look, I don't have a point to this. I don't really have anything to say beyond what everyone else would think, is that this is really stupid, and that the ad was stupid to begin with.
Yeah.
So what's the big deal?
Pretty dumb.
But I thought it's Burger King news, and I thought we should share that since the show's shares a name with a trademarked product from the Burger King Corporation.
Now wait a minute. I thought the name of the show came from the little malted milk balls. Is that not right?
I'm afraid not.
Okay. Now hang on. You don't have to.
Are you
what?
No, go ahead.
Excuse me. Is there any possibility that, and you can cut this out if you don't want to reveal this too early? Is there a possibility that the origin of this show, the name of the show, when you first heard it, was in fact in reference to the malted milk balls and not the burger?
It was not in reference to the milk balls.
Are you
that is
sure?
correct.
How do you know? Because they're both.
Alex.
What? How do you know, Ray?
I mean, we could do this. It is our 10th episode.
No, we can't. No.
Look, I'm going to try and be more conscious of what I say and how I bring things up again.
I get miffed. I get irked, in a text-based capacity, but I don't actually get angry.
Well, yeah, miffed, angry, whatever you want to call it.
Okay. Well, no, that's mild.
Negatively impacted.
Mildly irked.
Right.
Impacted on the surface.
Sounds like my teeth.
Ew.
Ba-dum tish.
Oh, wait, I got a drop of that.
That's not a rim shot.
No.
You labeled it rim shot.
Whoops. Oh, my God. Hey, what's this one? It's labeled never use.
I'm sorry, Ray.
Yeah. Let's just make drops right here live.
Back and to the left.
You want to do that?
Yeah, let's put people in the process of going to YouTube. No, fuck it.
No, wait, I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to make a drop.
No.
I'm doing it.
No.
Why?
No. We'll make that as a donation bonus. No?
I don't know.
Come on.
Oh, boy.
No,
What happened?
Hi, Alex. How's it going?
Did you hear that?
No. You're not.
Well, I'm not what?
This is failing.
Why is it failing?
It says 0.
I'm still... Hang on a sec. Give me a moment here. See, I think this can work. I think it really can. You just have to give me a minute here. Maybe I'm trying to work with you. Maybe I think it's a good idea and I'm trying to foster it.
Yes, and.
Yeah, see? Okay. See if this worked here.
We'll make that as a donation bonus. What in the fucking...
We'll make that as a donation bonus.
Okay, that's not exactly what I meant by making drops live. I didn't mean making drops with me. No, please stop.
We'll make that as a donation bonus.
We'll make that as a donation.
I think you've struck gold again, my friend.
Yeah, that's what they call me, Mr. Gold.
We'll make that as a donation bonus.
You can just you can stop.
Oh, I can. I know I can. That's not the issue here.
I'm from Italy.
All right, fine.
Have you made your decision for Christ?
I am ending the show right now.
Fiber's good for your poops.